What's up everyone and welcome to another video. In this one, yes, finally I'm going to show you guys how to install Windows 95 on VirtualBox. So you can just go ahead and open this tutorials group, create a new virtual machine. We'll just call it Windows 95 tutorial and change it to Windows 95. And next, you can just go with the default settings, but for the hard disk I wouldn't recommend more than 8 GB because that's the maximum that Windows 95 supports. So there we go. We can just go ahead and go into the settings of this machine. Don't start this yet. So you want to go into the system, acceleration, and disable nested paging because that might interfere with the performance a bit. And going to the storage one, you will need to put in the floppy, the ISO for Windows, for Microsoft disk operating system, because Windows 95's disk isn't bootable, so you need to install MS-DOS first. I already have a video for that, so I'll put the link right here, and I'll just cross over to when I have done it. Alright, here we are. So as you can see now, MS-DOS is installed on our virtual machine. So first you would wanna install a driver for your virtual CD. So you can just go ahead and disk images, cd-rom.img. You would wanna open it, type in B:, and it'll prompt to insert diskette for disk B. We've already done it, so we can just press enter and enter this exact command, setup.bat. If you put in the setup command, it will not work. Just use the setup.bat, and you press enter and just spam enter. And once it said setup complete, you can just go ahead and reset this machine. And I forgot to take this floppy disk out. Mail, can you just stop it? Alright, so here we are. We can just so now we can just go ahead and choose the disk image for Windows 95. So Windows 95b.iso, this is the one that I personally use. So now we can just type D:, and it will switch to D drive, and just use setup, and there you go. You've booted into the Windows 95 setup. Welcome to the Windows 95 setup. Continue. Setup is now preparing Windows 95 thingy. I didn't read that. You can just go ahead and agree to this ULA, and we'll just go to collect information about your computer, checking install components, typical. Alright, so I'll put the product key in the description. Now I forgot about the key, so let me just cut off really quick. I'm gonna go find it. Alright, here we are. So we've done with this, and we can just press next. We can just put in the user information, so I'll just put in next. Company, I'll just put in I'll just put Neutron Force Space Corp, that company from Kerbal Space Program. Yes, Neutron Force Space Corp. And this company thing isn't really compulsory, so you can just skip that. Go ahead and click next. Analyze your computer. You can just check both of those, and we'll just start analyzing your computer. Should be really quick. And as you can see, if there's no disk activity, do not input Control-Del. Just reset the computer. So, and it'll go into scan disk, and it'll be all well and done. So for some reason this time my computer is being a tiny bit slow, and it's kinda stuck. I don't know if I need to do that or not, but yeah, doesn't matter. So Windows 95 is weird, alright? Windows 95, basically, it has a bug that Microsoft never patched. So this is a bug that means that it does not support big CPU, like those super powerful CPUs that modern computers use. because so its kernel has a fatal bug to it. So if you put Windows 95's kernel on a computer that has a very powerful CPU, the kernel gets confused and, well, this crashes, and it'll just give you a MAC address error, and that's kind of annoying. So what you have to do is have to apply a CPU patch to it, and I'll show you later. And as you can see, the computer's almost analyzed. Don't know what happened to this G here. Look like it's bumped on its head. I don't know. Like, this G looks kind of weird, but you know, 90. 98, 99, 99, come on, right? We're done with this, and install. So if you want to install the most common components, you can just do it. If you want to install other stuff, you can, or you want to check, you can just show me the list of the components I can choose. So we'll just go with most common things, and you do not need a startup disk, and it'll start to copy files. And like copy files, it's really quick, you see. You can't even read this thing. It's supposed to take like more than an hour to do, but you know, modern day computers are so good that, you know, you don't need this sort of things. Have more fun, it's more accessible. Like, you don't even have time to read all of this. Plug and play. Take it on the road. This is Windows 3.1. Communicate with anyone. Microsoft Exchange. Stonks. The Microsoft Network. And register now, and we're almost done with this. Come on, come on. Getting started. And we're done. It'll say finishing setup. Finish. It will say that it's detected a floppy disk, but it means it's detected a CD. But you don't want to do it just yet because you want to apply the CPU patch first. And now you click OK, and it'll restart your computer. And I'll get into this red Windows page. So this is by Lone Crusader. He seems like a cool guy. I don't know. So like you can just, I've already read all of those. You can just read it yourself, and well, you see, done. So now you can just remove this disk, manually reset this machine because the disk is already out. It won't work. So now, as you can see, it booted into Windows 95, and plug and play devices, computer work group. So if you don't have a work group, you can just put a computer name. I'll just put it Maxis Computer 95 Tutorial. Maxis Computer. I think I'll just put it Windows 95 Tutorial. Work group, you can just put work group. This is the default work group for modern stuff. And the computer description, you can just whatever you want. There you go. And it'll prompt you to insert the Windows 95 disk again. So, you know, just do as you're told. And we'll just scan the whole thing. ndis.vxd. It'll say that you want to click yes to all of those because nobody wants computer files to corrupt, right? That's gonna be so bad, right? And it'll just load for a little while. Won't take long though. Just programs on start menu, Windows help. It's really quick because, you know, modern day computers are so powerful, right? Compared to those pesky Windows 95 i386, i486 ones, right? So it'll ask you what the time zone is. So I guess so one more thing, the scroll bar won't work on Windows 95. All right, so you have to use page up, page down, or this sort of stuff. So you can just choose the Singapore one, apply, and okay. And you don't need a printer, you can just click cancel. So now you can just get rid of this disk and restart your computer, and it'll prompt you into the, as you can see, Microsoft Internet Explorer. This is its best feature. This is what the Windows 95 is known for, right? And you can just put in your username. So the username is always admin, and the password you can just put whatever you want. I'll put 1 2 3 4, and it'll ask you to confirm your password. So, no, I mean 1 2 3 4. So every time you get into a computer, it will prompt you to enter the password and your username. So the username is always admin. And as you can see, we have done it. Windows 95. Absolutely glorious, right? Those were the days. Even though I was born after 2000. Well, who cares anyways? So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and in the next video I would probably do one that I'll probably show you guys how you can install other software like MS Office, for instance, or Microsoft Flight Simulator, or get this screen resolution up. Yep. And until next time, peace out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.